Forgiveness in health and longevity has been the subject of a lot of recent research.
New study recently published in the Journal of Psychology and Health suggests that better sleep is even connected with forgiveness. So in today's Relationship Reboot, we're talking about how we can forgive.
Joining us now is our relationship guru, Dr. Kirsten Lind Seal. This is tough for a lot of people, isn't it? The forgiveness.
Yes.
Why is it so difficult, you think?
Well, I think that it's a natural tendency to sort of hold on to our grudges, or if we've been hurt, then we want to sort of hang on to that because that's actually kind of protective. So this is one of the first things I say about forgiveness is it doesn't mean, we have this idea of forgiving and forgetting. That is not necessarily so. Forgiveness does not necessarily mean forgetting.
And it's not absolution either for what the other person did.
Exactly.
So I could see some people sitting here thinking, well, this person really wronged me or something really wrong. Is everybody worth forgiving? Should everybody be forgiven?
So that's kind of a I like to shy away from it.
Right?
No, right, for sure. But even the hard ones, could we still do it?
Well, I think of things like, for that question, like the Truth and Reconciliation, the groups in South Africa, and
that one too.
In that one, right?
Africa,
like sort of a general, like a societal forgiveness. But I would say that not everybody's worth forgiving. Not all things are worth forgiving. But one of the things that's interesting about this study is what it suggests is how we frame, how we're looking at the people who have wounded us can really have an effect on our own health, right? So sleep was the mediator between forgiveness and health.
Right. So let's talk about that then. If you do make the choice, which it is a choice to decide to forgive, how do you go about that? Maybe it's selfish, right? You're forgiving for yourself.
Yes, exactly. So that's one of the things about when we forgive, what we're doing is we're basically letting go of this hot coal of resentment that we've been holding on to. That's one of the metaphors that I use that I find to be helpful. But again, sometimes, so forgiving also doesn't mean leaving ourselves unprotected, and doing the same thing over or expecting somebody to do something different. So there's, again, a difference between forgiving and forgetting. But one of the things you can do is reach out to the person who wronged you and say, can we talk about this? Ideally, the person who wronged you has tried to make a repair, and maybe you weren't ready for it, but somebody who has not made a repair at all or not reached out, maybe you just decide that it's best to, keep that distance. But what this is talking about overall, the study was interesting because it was nationally representative, which is a really cool thing in a study, and what it suggested was when you are more forgiving in general, doesn't mean everybody, doesn't mean all the time, then you do sleep better because you are less likely to ruminate as you lie there trying to fall asleep.
Let's talk about this idea of self-forgiveness, forgiving yourself, because I think for a lot of people, that's what they ruminate over when they're trying to fall asleep.
Yes, all of these things. I was crabby to the cashier at the store. I snapped at my husband. I yelled at my child. I left the dog out in the backyard too long and it was really cold. I mean, all these things. And that is where self-compassion comes in, where we realize that we have to understand that we are not perfect beings. We live in an imperfect world. Other people aren't perfect either. We have to say to ourselves, it's okay, I'm doing the best I can. And if we really did something to wound someone, we go back and repair, especially in our close relationships. That's really important.
So if you need that forgiveness, you can ask for it.
That's exactly right. You should go to somebody and say, I am sorry. I am really sorry. Apologize. Not that I'm sorry you feel that way, which is not just like a fake apology. But to really say, I'm sorry that happened. I'm sorry I did or said that. And can you forgive me? I really advocate asking explicitly for forgiveness.
Because you call it the glue of relationship repair.
That's exactly right. Because that is how we repair relationship. Again, we're not all perfect. We're going to do thoughtless things sometimes. But if we can go back in and repair, that actually, it's like scar tissue. It actually builds a stronger relationship.
Kirsten.
Thank you.
Thank you.